Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So with Cardano, not really a change to the previous video, a small update. And I had to make a small change to the wave count. Had a small mistake in there, small error. Nothing that would change the wave count in a great way. Just had to change the wave degrees here. We've got now a very short wave 3 here in yellow, which would indicate that all of this is currently wave 5, yeah, in yellow. Not a problem, a valid count, yeah, a little bit forced. But probably the best we can do out of this. Not invalid at all. I had a few concerns. A few people wrote me that this wave 3 up here wouldn't be valid because it's too short. Well, there's a rule that wave 3 can't be the shortest one, and that is true. Not all Elliott wave streams are following that rule exactly, but I do. But yeah, this wave 3 is actually a little bit longer than this wave 1, so it's not a problem. And this wave 3 is also very short, but it's also, I just measured it, it's longer than this wave 1. So it's also okay, yeah, even though it's just a tiny bit, but it's okay. Now, but it doesn't change anything here. Yeah, we are still, assumption is still that we are here in wave 4. Wave 4s, as you know, they are long, they are boring. It's typical that such a wave 4 again appears on the weekend. But we could break it now quite soon. So the idea was that in this wave 4, we should get to certain Fibonacci retracement levels. The maximum you should normally expect from a wave 4 is the 50% Fib level. That was reached today, yeah, or yesterday. In this pattern here, probably a WXY, or this whole thing could also become a triangle. I mean, that's possible as well. So we need to be a little bit open. If we now have a little bit more up and down, here's probably an Elliott wave triangle. However, I showed you in the previous video something here like an ascending wedge. We broke below this now, we broke out of it, and we are currently retesting the previous support, now resistance, in 3 waves. That is certainly a first indication that we could be now coming down here in a 5th wave. I think quite a good indication at the moment. Of course, a bit early to confirm that, but it currently looks like it because we broke below this wedge pattern. We moved up in 3 waves. We already here couldn't get back into it, and now as well doesn't look like it. If we now break, I think below, well, this is certainly a signal. If we break below the 26.1 cent level, so this swing low here, that would be a really good indication that we're coming down in wave 5 and would then go below 25.5 cents. Target for this wave down is around 25 cents, maybe even a bit lower. But let's see. If we, however, break above this swing high, above 27.1 cents, it would indicate that we've got something different going on here. Would need to make some changes to the lower level wave count here, because ideally this is resistance, yeah, this 27 cent level. Getting above this 27, or let's say 27.1 cent, would indicate that this cannot be a wave 4. And that probably something else is going on here, which I would then need to think about. But at the moment, this is a clearly, in my opinion, a clearly bearish setup, what we've got here. You can see that very clearly that the momentum is even increasing to the downside. I mean, the downtrend is getting, or was getting stronger here. I mean, you had here quite a shallow one, got a bit stronger, got even stronger, very strong, yeah. So not a very bullish setup. And also what we did here looks really like something like a bear flag. And if I zoom in now, didn't want to move anything here. If I zoom in, this could already be off the wave 5, and then we get really into micro counting, but this could already be a wave 1. This could be a wave 2 off the wave 5 down there, off the white wave 5. Then here next we would get a 3, 4, 5 off this wave 5, off 5, off 1. So that's how I see it. I mean, surely, you know, after the next dip, theoretically, the bear market low could be in, but we're getting to a point where I think a lot of these altcoins are just getting hammered down. If Bitcoin really does make another low, which I do expect at some point, then a lot of these are just going to drop even lower. And we're getting to a point, I have to say it like that, where a 15 or 10 cent ADA is not getting unrealistic. I mean, I'm talking, you know, looking at some other coins. There are coins now that have lost lifetime support. It is what it is, you know. I still think we're getting close here to lows for many of these altcoins. Again, a lot of these altcoins will never recover. The risk theoretically for ADA, of course, is there as well, but I don't see it necessarily for the higher level or the higher time, the higher, how do you call it, the higher market cap altcoins, especially not Overcoin, which has one of the highest developer activities. Yeah, but then we're getting into fundamentals here. But yeah, there are a lot of coins that are looking worse than ADA. I must be very honest with you. So ADA still is okay. However, it also has dropped below the 88.7% FIB level, which was here about around 29 cents. So not good. And I don't think this is over yet necessarily, unless really we see an impulsive move to the upside after the next low. So I would expect at least one more low here. And let's see, into the 25 cent area. If we then recover in 3 waves, it would be a strong indication that we'll see one more low, and then another retracement, and another low. And then we might get finally to the overall bear market low. Mentioned in the previous video where would be really strong support on the way down, and we identified this area. This is based on the VRVP historical volume. There is massive volume, historical volume starting here around the 18 or 17 or 18 cent level. So need to look at that here. When we get into this area, this should provide significant support for the price. Okay, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested, also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. There's additional trading tips coming out there, basically every 1 or 2 days. Additional signals, updates as well. And if you're interested, maybe also check out the trading course that we offer on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.